Now the cold cases. It was a clear June night in Providence in 2017 when a fight escalated into gunfire.
A young father was left fighting for his life. Now, nearly 8 years later, police are still looking for the person who pulled the trigger, and the victim's loved ones aren't giving up hope. 12 News anchor Kim Kalunian joins us now live in studio with the story of Matthew Muirhead. Kim?
Well, Mike and Shannon, Matthew spent nearly 2 weeks fighting for his life in the hospital, but he was never able to tell anyone what unfolded that night or who was responsible before he died.
Love letter to my son, Mac. Matthew, you were a gift from God.
Beverly Scott cherished her son.
Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah, from the hospital.
This is his hand, wrist.
She described him as an athletic and sweet young boy. Those who knew Matthew Muirhead as he grew into adulthood, like his former boss and friend Ron Pizzullo, say he was a hard worker with a giving spirit.
Always smiling, you know, very pleasant, wanted to learn, wanted to do it right. Nobody ever had a bad thing to say about him.
It was a warm June Saturday night in 2017 when Muirhead made his way to a food truck at the corner of Broad and Sumter Streets. A fight broke out, an altercation that police say was captured on camera. Eventually, Matthew left, but he came back in the early morning hours Sunday, and that's when something far worse happened. Another fight, then 3 gunshots.
Without knowing any of the facts prior to, it appears that it could have been just a run-in and an argument.
A police report says investigators found a bloody bat and shell casings at the scene. A friend who had been waiting nearby heard those gunshots and rushed a barely conscious Matthew to the hospital.
The doctor called me and said if I could get here in an hour and a half. I said, get there in an hour and a half? I said, I live in New York. He said, that's all we have. And I drove. And I drove. And when I got to New Haven, they say, how far are you? They kept calling me. How far are you? Can you get here in 15 minutes? First I said, I'm going to tell you something, and you're going to follow my instructions. You're going to go to Matthew right now and tell him that I'm on my way. I cannot drive any faster. And I'll be there as soon as I can and stay alive until I get there.
Matthew did stay alive. He clung to life for 12 days before dying in his mother's arms on June 23rd. He left behind a young son and a daughter who still don't know who killed their father. And for Beverly, the pain is only deepened by the fact that so many people watched.
And people were taking pictures, and no one volunteered to help my son. No one volunteered to intercede to separate them, and that's what hurts.
Police say they're hopeful for an arrest.
And we're very close with it. We have evidence. I mean, we're at the door, but we're not there yet. No mother should ever have to bury her child, but I was wrong. You did not deserve what happened to you, so I want everyone to know what a perfect son you were, Matthew.
If you know anything about what happened to Matthew Muirhead, police want to hear from you. To learn more about this and other cold cases, or to tell us about one you think we should cover, just head to WPRI.com or the WPRI 12 Plus TV app. I'm Kim Kalunian, 12 News.